Okay, hey guys, here with Calvin again. I wanted to pose a question to you, and I guess also the audience, and I guess
Hmm.
also me. What do you think of the Yu-Gi-Oh video games? I ask because like Master Duel's coming out soon. As of the time of us recording it, there's
We
no
hope.
release
Well,
date.
we hope soon. We hope.
Yeah, who knows, right? But and so like that's the thing a lot of people are excited about. But it's interesting because the reason people are excited about Master Duel is because it looks like it's doing a lot of things right that most Yu-Gi-Oh games like haven't had.
Hmm.
And so I just wondered like what's your experience with Yu-Gi-Oh video games, and like do you like them at all?
I mean, from my experience though, honestly, I've probably only played like maybe 4 or 5 games. I think.
I feel like the
Uh,
recent stuff.
the recent stuff I played, they said Duelist, and I played Duel Links.
Yeah.
And I mean, again, I always try not to bash Duel Links and stuff like that, cause I play TCG, so I don't really care for the simplified Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess,
Yeah.
that offers.
I think as a So yeah, we could take them like one by one. I don't actually have very much experience with Duel Links at all.
Yeah.
I've really barely played it. I had an account briefly. The things I like about it are kind of things that I feel mechanically it does well, like as a mobile game.
Mhm.
The visuals look nice. It runs really smoothly. The animations are very like fluid, and it's a colorful game. The menu stuff. It feels very modern. I know a lot of like other Yu-Gi-Oh games can feel like old and sort of archaic,
Yeah.
but like Duel Links, it's new and like it's buttery smooth. I like that. As for the whole three monster card zones, I actually found that Duel Links more than probably any other Yu-Gi-Oh video games managed to do, and maybe Master Duel will change this, but Duel Links is the game that I've seen the most like kind of normal people get into.
Normal
Like,
people.
I know it's not such a gross word, but what I mean is like people who've maybe played Yu-Gi-Oh before,
That's what I was saying though. Like I think like it's a
they
more
can hop in.
simplified.
Yeah,
It's
it's simple, and I
simplified.
can hop in. Like, oh, I remember Yu-Gi-Oh. I play it on my like now I play it on my phone. Like they don't distinguish
Yeah, you
Duel
don't
Links
have
from
to.
anything. They
You don't
just
have to know all the like intricacies of how
yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh works and all that. It's like really more of a
it's simple,
simplified game state,
and
less
it runs
cards.
itself.
Yeah,
It's like simulator.
they gradually add in new summoning mechanics for people to get more caught up with the
So
game.
it
But
eases you in.
yeah, but you can. It's something like you can literally only remember the Yu-Gi-Oh show, jump in and get a
And have a
vague
fun
feeling of
time.
how Yu-Gi-Oh is played and have fun playing it.
Big shout out to Duel Links for the voice acting too. I think that actually makes in Legacy of the Duelist, which I guess we'll talk about, but in Legacy of the Duelist, like they have the story mode, but the characters aren't voiced. But like in Duel Links, all the characters have their like lines when you start the duel and activate cards. I think for maybe for like people like us, it might not be the biggest deal because we're used to Yu-Gi-Oh. We can enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh with or without that stuff.
Yeah, fun fact, I
But
don't play those kind of games with the music on, so I wouldn't know.
But like I think for people who kind of are getting back into it and recognize Yugi and Joey and Mai and all those characters, hearing those voice actors kind of yell the lines, I think makes it feel more like inviting and friendly and kind of
And nostalgic.
so yeah, it really strokes the nostalgia. And it being on PC helps. The fact that like you can play it on your phone or just download it on
I
Steam.
think being on mobile is what helps it the
Yeah,
most.
mobile's like helps it get all the money and makes it like it's quick to get into. But the fact that it's on both is nice. So like if you're a streamer, you don't have to try to like finagle your phone to try to stream off that and
Because I
overheat it.
actually have friends now that the ones I played Yu-Gi-Oh with back in the days that like books me and stuff like that. They might only play 2 3 years. This is like the 2000 stuff. They haven't played the card game since then. But they will play Duel Links. Like they will sit
Yeah,
there and just play Duel Links.
barrier to entry is really low. What else have you played? I think there's
So yeah,
Legacy.
Laser Duelist.
What do you think of that?
Honestly, I like Legacy Duels. I think it's one of the more fun ones to me. Reason being, I'm not really big on like older formats of Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff, but anyone that's followed the channel know for a long time now. I love Gym Nights.
And you
And
can
I
play
can
them
just
on
I can
that.
just get on there and just like have fun playing Gym Nights and doing my combos and stuff because the AI is not the best players, but
I know people complain about Legacy of the Duelist because like there's no like an updated card pool, like not all the way to That's what people want out of Master Duel is like it constantly updates the card pool, and
But
I want to be able to have
at
it
that
like
point,
the moment this stuff comes
you're
out.
kind of more so arguing about, do you want a game or do you want
You
a
want just like a
simulator?
simulator,
Yeah.
and really what people I think want is a
Want is a
simulator.
simulator.
As I like Legacy of the Duelist as a game, it has the story campaign stuff like those duels. Those are fun. I think that they probably had to go through some painstaking, careful kind of manipulation to make them, because they're anime duels, but they have to work within the real life game engine. So I'm sure they had to fudge some things to get them to work. So yeah, Legacy of the Duelist is neat. Outside of that, I've really only dabbled in games. Like I remember I played Dual Trancer on the Wii.
I've never heard of it
It's
before.
very similar to Legacy of the Duelist. I played Decade Duels on the PlayStation 3.
Never heard of
Very
it
similar to
before.
Legacy of the Duelist. There's one that's really fun, Wheelie Breakers.
Never
It's this
heard
game
of
on the Wii. It's like 5Ds and you ride on motorcycles. It's not Yu-Gi-Oh. Like it's like Mario Kart but shitty. Like it's not good. Like the physics suck. The characters.
So it's a racing game.
It's a racing game. You race and the physics suck and like it's hard to turn. But you summon monsters and like the monsters attack behind you or in front of you, like Junk Warrior or like Sonata.
Yeah, that sounds like
Beam or
absolutely
Stardust.
no fun at all.
It's not fun
ain't
to
gotta lie.
play. I think it could be entertaining for like content. Like if you're like live streaming it, it's just a nightmare. But the chat might enjoy it. But yeah, as a game, it's complete trash.
I think the only other game
You
I
played any of the
besides
classics?
that- yeah,
Like the Game Boy ones and
I played. Oh, the one that was on PSP, Tag Force.
a lot of people like
Tag Force is flames.
Yeah, a lot of people like Tag Force.
That was a good game. That was very.
Which
fun.
one did you play? Do you remember?
1 and 2. That's it.
1 and 2. Yeah, I know. I think I played 3, 4. I stopped after 4 for sure.
I definitely saw the other 2, but I didn't even have like a PSP by then. But yeah, definitely like Tag Force 1 and 2 was something I literally played daily.
Those were good. Those were. Oh, I had a DS one,
So I didn't
Stardust
know.
Accelerator or something, and like you ran around. Like there's like an overworld. It's kind of like Pokemon to some degree. Like you played a story and you ran around. I always think like Yu-Gi-Oh games need to have that. Like the fact that there's never been like I can run around Battle City and like
Kinda like
challenge people.
Pokemon RPG.
Yeah, like an
Yu-Gi-Oh.
RPG. Like and you like get cards. Like go to the card shop and like buy the cards and then like.
I feel like that'll
trade.
be flames if I gotta walk around a city and like trainers.
Trainers, yeah, like duelists.
Duelists.
Are around. And they don't do that. I think it's because like it takes too much, I guess, like development. Like, because you have like assets and kind of make a 3D world. But I think like Yu-Gi-Oh games need that. Because otherwise it's like what you said, it's just like a simulator. Which a simulator is functionally great,
Yeah.
but a simulator without context sometimes feels like it's only that.
I also played that one ass trash game that
Which one? I just,
Forbidden Memories.
oh, that's old.
Oh,
Is that
that's
Game Boy
bad.
Color or PS1?
Man, it's like PS1 or something.
Oh yeah, Game Boy Color was like Dark Duel Stories.
Or it's like you fuse cards by like clicking multiple cards or something. It was just it
I played one
was
on
everywhere.
I played one on GameCube. What was that? Falsebound Kingdom. It's not Yu-Gi-Oh either. Like it's like tabletop kind of D&D, like the monsters and you battle and like move to different arenas. It's very.
So there is definitely been more bad games than good games.
I mean, I wouldn't say it was bad. It was different. Same with there's one other that everyone talks about. Duelist of the Roses.
Never played that.
PS2, it's like a board game, like Mario Party kind of like, and
So
I played it a
we've
little.
been naming Yu-Gi-Oh games, but none of them, most of them aren't us actually playing traditional Yu-Gi-Oh.
yeah, it almost feels like maybe Yu-Gi-Oh works not better, but like maybe Yu-Gi-Oh is more appealing when it isn't like playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, it seems like all the ones where we weren't playing Yu-Gi-Oh we didn't like just now. I think we should play Yu-Gi-Oh.
I liked some like the racing one sucked. The one on GameCube, those like Dungeons and Dragons, wasn't bad. It just wasn't Yu-Gi-Oh. And I like Duelist of the Roses.
But how good was GX Tag Force though?
Yeah, that's the hard part. It's like because the games that just play the game are it's like what you're looking for. I wanted to play the game on my Game Boy or on my PSP. So
Yeah, I bought Yu-Gi-Oh to play Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm not getting to do anything else that doesn't involve
yeah,
me playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
I still think Yu-Gi-Oh with an overworld would be a good.
Yes,
So like
that-
when you duel people, you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh exactly, but like and when you're not, you're in the overworld. The Rush Duel game on Switch has that to some small degree. Like you run around the school and
Konami, if you're listening to us, wink, wink. Make an open world game where we have to like walk around and play Duelist.
imagine an RPG or an MMO, like an MMORPG. Like it's a huge open world. Like other people are like real.
Got like avatars and stuff.
You know, like you just run around like
Flames.
That'd be so awesome. I don't know. I mean, we're just talking about because like Master Duel's coming out soon, so it just seemed like it'd be relevant. But yeah. What are you guys' favorite Yu-Gi-Oh video games, if any? I know I always find them kind of low
Everyone
budget.
definitely should say Tag Force though.
Hopefully, Master Duel soon. I guess for people. I don't know.
Or you could say Jump Force was your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh game.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a whole other thing. So anyways, yeah, that's the video. Hopefully you liked it. Let us know your favorite games, what you'd like a Yu-Gi-Oh game to look like, or if Master Duel is A-okay for you. We'll see you in the next one.
Peace.
Best turn.